Hello YouTube, I'm Dr. Fox. Today, I would like to talk about the importance of the due date. Also known as estimated due date, doctors will judge your due date by calculating it from your last menstruation. Throughout your pregnancy, your date will then guide medical professionals and yourself on your baby's health and development. With modern technology, mothers are now able to have their due date confirmed through an ultrasound exam. Using this exam, an obstetrician will compare the results, assessing whether your due date is accurate by comparing with your last menstrual period. With an accurate date confirmed, this will remain fixed throughout the course of your pregnancy. Nevertheless, the reality is that many babies are born either early or late. You may be a mother who takes your baby beyond the due date, with your pregnancy lasting more than 40 weeks, just as all other aspects of nature are valid and unpredictable. The expected 280 days or 40 weeks is merely an average duration, but you may have what is considered a late-term pregnancy, between 41 and 42 weeks, and even a postpartum going on for longer than 42 weeks. While it is possible that some miscalculation has been made early on, the likelihood is that there is no real reason why some pregnancies last longer. Okay, I'd like to answer some key questions about this. Why do some medical providers feel uneasy when pregnancies are overdue? Typically, an overdue baby is born healthy, though some risks do need monitoring. For example, an overdue baby is more likely to consume their own fecal matters, known as meconium. After a baby's first bowel movement, the baby might gasp and take the meconium into their lungs, affecting their breathing. Additionally, the risk of being stillborn does rise as to certain conditions that might impact on the health of the mother. Okay, next, what should you do if overdue? Working with your health professionals, you should be able to figure out how to handle being past your due date. There may be the option to bring the labor forward, though you may also decide to keep it natural if tests show there is nothing to worry about. During this time, it is advisable to keep a reading of daily kick counts but also taking on some other tests. For example, using non-stress tests to monitor the baby's heartbeat, as well as using ultrasound to analyze your amniotic fluid volume. Alternatively, it may be possible to induce labor, which research shows to be statistically safer for a baby at 41 to 42 weeks than continuing to wait. Induction at 41 to 42 weeks does not result in an increased risk of cesarean section. Okay, next. What can I do to help get labor going? Opinion differs, but some research has suggestion that sexual intercourse does indeed bring forward labor, though others have found no such evidence. Another approach that your medical professionals may adopt is to manipulate your cervix so that it is prepared and ready for labor. Or indeed, certain medications can help if you all agree that continuing to wait after the 41 weeks is the wrong approach. Before labor, your cervix will need to soften, called cervical ripening, and certain methods or medications can achieve this and succeed in kickstarting the labor. Okay, next. How is labor? Methods for inducing labor include the following. Sweeping or stripping the amniotic membranes, carried out by your doctor. This involves sweeping a gloved finger over the thin membranes that attach the amniotic sac to your uterus wall. Okay, then amniotic sac rupture. A doctor will be able to make a small rupture that results in your waters breaking. Oxytocin. By inserting an IV tube into the arm, oxytocin can be applied in a drug form. As a result, your uterus will contract and the dosage may be slowly increased over time and carefully monitored. prostaglandin analogs. By placing these medications in your vagina, the cervical ripening process will begin. Cervical ripening balloon. This is a balloon-like device that helps to bring about the birthing process by mechanically dilating your cervix. Okay, last question. Are there any risks from labor induction? Some mothers can experience uterus contractions that are too strong, as well as changes in fetal heart rate, while some infections have also been recorded. Nevertheless, you will have a medical team on hand to monitor the entire process and respond quickly to any problems. Another risk is that the methods are unsuccessful in bringing about the birth process, which, while there may be some scope for repeating the process, a cesarean or assisted vaginal delivery may, in the end, prove to be the only option.